The birth and redemption of Bakunawa, the Moon Eater. Long ago, when the world was young and the heavens were a tapestry of dreams, the celestial weaver Amihan spun the skies with threads of silver, gold, and indigo. Her proudest creations were the 7 moons, each a luminous pearl that floated serenely across the night, bringing tides, music, and dreams to the world below. In the deepest trenches of the ocean, unseen by any spirit or god, a being was born. Bakunawa, child of a forgotten river spirit and the first shadow ever cast by the sun. His scales shimmered like oil on water, his long body glided through the oceans like a living river, and his eyes held the ancient sadness of the deep. For centuries, Bakunawa lived in darkness, never knowing what existed above the waves. But one evening, a rare typhoon tore open the skies, and for the first time, he glimpsed the moons reflected on the restless waters. They shone like 7 silver fruits, irresistible and pure. Driven by a hunger he could not name, a longing not of the body but of the spirit, Bakunawa soared into the air and swallowed the first moon whole. The earth shuddered, the seas raged, darkness blanketed the lands, and the people wept. Amihan, heartbroken, sent her winged messengers to plead with the great serpent. But Bakunawa, blinded by his hunger and loneliness, devoured another moon, and then another. By the time only 1 moon remained, the world had changed. Crops failed, the rivers ran dry, and the songs of the earth grew silent. Desperate, the people turned to the oldest among them, the Babilan, a spirit talker who could hear the voices of stones and trees. She taught them a sacred ritual. They must shout to the sky, bang on drums, light fires, and offer salt to the winds. They must remind Bakunawa that the world below still lived and hoped. On the night of the final moon, as Bakunawa rose from the sea, the people gathered. Their fires blazed like stars fallen to earth. Their drums thundered like 1,000 beating hearts. They sang songs that spoke of life, of pain, and of beauty. And Bakunawa, pausing with his jaws wide around the last moon, heard them. For the first time he understood. He had not hungered for food. He had hungered for belonging, for love, for a place among the creations of the world. Stricken by guilt and sorrow, Bakunawa uncoiled himself from the sky and dove back into the oceans, weeping silver tears that became pearls scattered across the seabed. But Amihan, watching from her loom among the stars, took pity on him. She descended to the depths and spoke to Bakunawa. "You have harmed the world, but you have also taught it to sing, to fight, and to hope. If you vow to protect what remains, you may yet earn your place among the stars." Bakunawa vowed with all his heart, and so Amihan wove him a gift, a silver chain that bound his spirit to the moon he had once tried to devour. From that day forward, Bakunawa became the guardian of the last moon. When he rises from the deep during eclipses, it is no longer to swallow the moon, but to shield it from spirits of darkness that seek to snuff out its light. Even now, when an eclipse paints the sky with shadow, the people still light fires and sound their drums, not to scare Bakunawa away, but to encourage him, to remind him that they see him, honor him, and fight with him. Bakunawa, once feared as a devourer, became the silent protector of the skies, a broken creature who rose above his hunger, and in doing so, became more beautiful than any moon.